welcome to Factorio Train Megabase. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 17 of our Let's Play. Take a look at this beautiful thing. Never ever have we seen such a square thing that is as square as this is. That one is also actually looking quite nice. Our grid network here, out here, for anything that we haven't touched yet, looks quite nice. And what we are seeing here is that I have now expanded out 1, 2, 3 further out. That means at some point we are going to start making the pattern out here. It's going to take a while, but eventually we have to do it so that we can continue to expand. I have allowed myself some time so that we could go through all the stuff that's out here, or all the commands such as landfill and solar panels and pavement as well. So time to start something new up, but we're going to do that at the end of the session so that by the time we start up, it's sort of hopefully finishing off. You can see there are many squares here that are not filled up, which kind of gives a poor impression in terms of sort of the completeness of it. Now we are going to stand here in our overlay and just basically take a look at where we have issues. So now at this point we don't have oil stockpiled. We have quite a lot of the different parts. That's very nice. Over here we have this is actually not really well done. Someone really should be doing something different here. You know, that is actually not particularly relevant, I think. There, what I should be doing was actually taking this one, why am I not just doing exactly the same as the other one? Yeah. And let me just see, are they connected? And that shows up as not being there. So bit of stuff, bit of that one, bit of that one, and that should be possible. There we go. Let's get that up here. Oh, and I wanted to see if that was connected. Off you go with that, off you go with that. And they seem to be maybe connected. We have no idea. That one. Okay, so this is now a completely different view. Is it a correct view? No. Just slowly, quietly realizing that, no, it's not a correct view. However, this one, we are minus 300,000 iron compared to how much you get. That is obviously because we have a huge demand coming in here. And for all of these stations, that's about, what is it? Let's say 25, so we got 50 plus 50 plus 50. That's inbound, and we just don't have enough iron everywhere to tap it. So we do want to tap this one. We also want to tap this one, this one, this one, this one, but that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to do some design work. Yes, indeed. That is actually, if we look at other stuff that's actually not working. This one is actually a bit strange though, but the one I was actually looking for was our red circuits, because red circuits, they are fine until you start consuming them, and then you realize it's not fine at all. Not at all fine. It actually looks like it's a copper issue, which means if I look up here on this one, it's also a copper issue. So we do have copper issues. I do have enough copper here, but it is the transport of the copper, I'm imagining, the transport from the copper stations out. And that would be read from our, no, here. That is actually really weird. Sorry to say that. Now I'm getting really puzzled about it. Why is this one? Okay, first of all, this one is consuming so fast that it absolutely need minus 24. Now that in and of itself is not going to solve it. Where is it? Yeah. There. How many are inbound? So there's only one inbound. Now another one comes in as well. And this one is now at minus 22. So why are we not getting enough trains inbound here? We do have a couple. You're automatic, and you have to go automatic as well. That's at least 2 more trains. Okay, so that actually explains a bit of it. The part that explained was the fact that if I have 2 trains that are not actually enabled, then that's the reason why it's not working. These two, do they suffer from the same? No, they are automatic. Okay, and they're now going out, which means if I look up here, I have 4 trains? I really shouldn't have any, but I guess there will always be some just recharging. Now what I want to do is actually take a look at this and try to make it better. And that means I should want a test ground. Can I use this area for testing? I think I can. Now, if I do a pattern that looks like this. Okay, let's actually see how much we can beacon this one. Still we are. Oh, hello train. It's bluish. That one is dangerous. Fuck. This is so dangerous. What idiot has set it up like this? Okay, so this one, as long as this one's also going to be really quick here. So yeah, so our issue is that at current rate, we are consuming pretty much a full belt of each of those items. That means they have to be coming in at a rate where they can maintain a full belt. It's working alright-ish for most, but not exactly for the copper. Not surprising. Hence, the copper is the one that's running out here. Now, I want to upgrade this. If I was to upgrade it, what would I want to upgrade? Maybe I could actually take these out and upgrade this one in the middle. We are going to get a little calculator. So I want beacons and modules. Let's just start by getting enough of these so that we don't have to worry about running out. And more beacons as well. That's 50. Good. These are grouped in groups of 6, 12, and that is on a 6-second cycle. So that means this one is producing 2 per second, and then of course the crafting speed, which is for some reason not crafting speed 1, or the machine speed 1.25. So that means we have 2.5. So that means this is 2.5. This is another 2.5. So that's 5, and that's 7.5. So that's 15, and all the way over there, it's 30 per second. 30 per second, okay. And if I take one of these, then I am consuming to output. Yeah, it's way overscaled, because this will actually be 30. Then this one will be 60 plastic, 60 electronic circuit, and 60 copper. Obviously not gonna work. So what if I take the middle one and just convert it into a module build, like so. And these ones go here. Now I don't think I actually want to module these on the outside, but that one is definitely happening. Let's just start crunching that from here. Because that'll be easier. That one, that one, that one. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, and I'm actually not sure about this. Oh no! Stop! I told you to stop. I don't have the time for this. We have places to be and factories to build. Shift C, just insert all of that crap. And that allows me to, at this point, go remove this. Sure. And there. Oh no. And this is where trouble starts. Nope, it doesn't. They are actually fitting in, so that's not a problem. Never mind. Here. I think this is actually better to do it that way. And this one has to go out as well. I'm just going to do this while I figure out the rest. And I'll put in a beacon with some modules in. Okay, remember the speed, and My intention is that I want to build 2 of these. This one is not correct. That one. That one. Yeah. Okay. So this one's definitely fast enough, but the other ones, I'm gonna build here. And this is going to really strain our... Oops. What? Oh, I ran out. Even with 100, I ran out. Yeah, I guess they are using a lot. Oh well, just wait for the more to come in. Now let's look at this crafting speed. So this went up in crafting speed from 1.25 to 1.75. So it increased the crafting speed and also increased the productivity by 40. So that's a net gain. Only marginal cost here is our power. Now we should have a lot of surplus power as it is now, and we probably should continue on our quest to keep feeding more power out there. Now, next question is, would it be possible to have this one? Could that be... Let me just see. What if I build it like this, and like this, and like this? And then I'm gonna take this one out, this one out, and this one out, and then take all of this. So that's gonna be the width of it. It's actually totally doable to put it inside this area, which is just what we need. Cool. All right, well, time to remove everything. There. They can go in. And I'm going to take this, keep feeding this. Obviously this is... Okay, there, keep getting it in there. Alright, so now I just want to empty this, and once it's empty, I want to basically just pull it apart. None of this will actually have any merit anymore. None of this. I'm still thinking it should go out here. Not quite sure. Instead of having 4, I'm gonna have 3. 3 builds. You're still kind of building up there, I guess. That sucks. Yeah. Just trying to build stuff somewhere. Ugh. Look at it. Just it's all wrong in so many ways. So all of this, for example, is missing copper. To be able to consume the rest of this. This one is okay. This one should be working. This one. And try to get as much of this as possible. Just help it out. I mean, I do have enough robots at this point to just get stuff done. Keep feeding everywhere, all the time. Oh, you know what? This whole thing I built, maybe I shouldn't have been killing it so eagerly. Oops. And that's probably like this. 1, 2. Hold on. What? There's a problem here, or there's a thing here. This one, they're going to be this. Hold on. This one is speed 1.75. So it's the same speed as all the other ones. So we've ignored the speed. If I have 40% productivity, then usually this one could feed 6. But if I take 6 and add 40%, I get more than 8. So this pattern should actually not be 4, it should be 8 long. Okay, so I'm going to take this pattern and then I'm going to extend it a bit as well. Alright, kill it all. Kill everything. All of this goes away. There we go. Also here. So, you've been asking me, why no beacons? And now I go like, you want beacons, alright? I'll give you beacons. I don't know if anyone has said that, but Now you get beacons. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a, if it's supposed to be a megabase, then where are the modules and beacons? Why are you still using coal? Why are you still using yellow inserters? Why are you still using the bad power balls? Because at this point, it's transitioning. It's transitioning from early base to, yeah, more mature base. There, right? So that's going to be our target. It's not great though, is it? It's actually okay, but I'm going to need it to do this. Otherwise, it's not working. That one. Yes. And this one has to be taken out as well. Hopefully I can take out most of it. Off you go. Take more. Off you go. Take more. Off we go. Let's do undo. But undo I don't like. Oh, inventory. Where art thou? Oops, I gotta stick around. That, there. Off you go with that one. Off you go with that one. This one goes out, not that one. All right, I think we're almost done and almost ready to put in the next one. If I do 8 of these, let's do some calculations. So we're looking at the consumption speed. So first, it is producing 1 every 6 seconds. That's completely basic. That's what we have if we look at this one. Now we multiplied it by the speed of each machine. That's multiplied by 1.75. Then we know how many are produced for each machine per second. And then I multiply by 8 because I have 8 in one of those grids. And that gives me 2 1/3. So I get 2 1/3 for each, yeah, without productivity. Then I multiply by 2 because I need 2 inbounds if we look at this. If I want this, then I get 2 plastic, 2 electronic, because I want to match the demand with a full belt of each. Therefore, I multiply by 2. Then I get 4 2/3. And if I was to say I have a belt of 45 and divide by 4.6667 repeating, 66 repeating, not 7 repeating, then I basically have the block that I have in my hand here. I need to build 10 of those. 10 of those is too much. 9 is not enough. And if I'm building 9, if I wanted to build 9, then I could build... Is that really the case? That seems... Oh, right. This is not 8. This is 16 of those in a bit. Ah, okay. So I need to build 5 of these. 6 probably. So that could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. Ah, there's a gap there. Never mind. All right. Now, I like that. And should I just... I'm disabling my roboport right now just to get a sense of... Oh, you know what? Just to get a sense of the middle, we always do that the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That's the middle. Middle goes like this. Boom. And then I figure out where the middle should be. It should be probably have been invisible fab on. And undo. Undo. No, redo. Now undo. Now redo. No, undo and redo. Let's get this show on the road. That one. That's 1. And then it goes directly into the next one. Come on. Work. 2. Oh yeah. And this one goes out now. And so does this awfulness. Yep. And this is all great because we can just get more of those. That one. And... Oh, fuck me. Ah. Sorry. I forgot I have to take these out. Ah. Now I do this again. 1, 2, 3. That one. That's the middle. Nope. There. All this, I'm just gonna pick up some of it. just to pretend that I'm part of the solution, not part of the problem. See, I'm helping. I'm helping cleaning up the mess. I feel like a kid who just knocked over the dinner and then just taking the napkin and just wiping all over and saying, I'm helping cleaning it up. Yeah. That one, I don't know why it's super important to get it accurate, but you know, sometimes. This one, go away. And ta-da! Now the thing is, it is not powered anymore. So we'll do that one. And that one. Could make it other ways, but this is actually fine. These are going out. So, to answer this one, or sort of the questions about the performance of this one, well, at this point, this is consuming. It's consuming a tiny bit more than a full belt. And it is providing, well, that's more interesting. Let's actually figure out how much it's providing. I'm producing 1.4 every 6 seconds. That's just one of these at, if it was a speed 1. And then I multiply by the crafting speed 1.75. I multiply by 16 in a block, a unit, and then I multiply by 6 because there's 6 units. That is going to be 39.2 per second of red circuits. Now that's a quite decent number, I would say. Maybe I actually want it like in 3 different rows. No. And it should be pretty even, sort of side by side. And this one can then be the balancer. And you know what? Even though it's technically not necessary, then it just feels good being able to do this more often than necessary. And I'll do from here to, whoops. There, yep. Ta-da! Everything is awesome, I think. What we need now is just inbounds there, and inbounds here and here. And again, we need this part that I kind of forgot how I did that. Yeah, so that's easy. This one. That one goes in. So that, I mean, this is okay if that's what I wanted. No. Okay, first I'm building it, and then no, I can't. How about just looking at the other one? Because I know I have it. I've solved. This is a solved problem. This monstrosity. Aha. Let's get this one. I like. So get rid of this and try to figure out how this fits in the new grid. There. Sweet. That was easy. And obviously the last one is not supposed to be like this, but... And that one's just going to go there. That one's out. And this one... just like this one. Yeah. And that means this one is... well, look at that. This is going to be exciting to see this whole thing. Are we happy and done with this? I think we are. If that's the case, I think I want to kill this one, please. All right, boys and girls, let's hook it up. Oh, that's so typical. There we go. Pretty much close to okay way of doing it. Let's see. And there is one thing that I think I want to do. I think I might want to convert blues to greens. At least for this one. And for this one. The rest, not really. So this one's reaching the end. That's to be expected. And these two will never reach the end because it's gonna be just shy of this. And we are getting quite a decent amount out here. Now whether this is actually just more than previously or it is the same, I really don't know. I really just don't know. But what I do know is how easy it now is to copy it to the other one. Because all it takes is a very aggressive deconstruction, which is one of the things that I excel at and absolutely love doing. Aggressive deconstruction. And there you have it. Our first module builds are getting done. I mean, we have a few, but now we're sort of working our way back. And so we start. First you build every item, and then you take the most expensive item, the last one, start making it better with beacons and modules, and then work your way back. We got basically the rocket parts are done, the blue circuits are done. Now it's time for the red circuits. After that, it's time to green circuits, and finally, later on, at some point, it'll be time for iron and copper. Let's have a look at the dashboard. It's always a good time to look at the dashboard. We still have a lack of iron, so it might be time for us to get more iron in here. We obviously still have a lack of red because all we've done is just destroy our red production. A lot of other things are also not working very well. And let's see. So what I can do is I can take this one, just get that one in here, and just do some bit of rotatiness. Unfortunately, this requires us to take out the power for these two, which makes everything just go so much slower. But look at that. What? Radar's in the way? Radar's always in the way. Oh yeah. Did I just get a radar pasted there? Yes, I did. And this one goes to here. Just like that. Now this is just playing the waiting game. So do you guys want to be part of the waiting game, or do you want to just meet back here once this is up and running? I thought so. I'll meet you guys back here once it's all up and running. That's how we do it. Did a design, did an upgrade, and robots are busy. We will check back later when this seems like I'm a TV chef. We're like, all right, I'm gonna put this in the oven and it's baked for 25 minutes. And when we tune back after the commercial break, we will be back with what? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, stay effective.